Good evening and welcome to Joy News Interactive here on Joy News Prime with me, Mapita Sividi. You know how to join the conversation on Facebook, Twitter. We're Joy News on TV. Check out our pictures, double tap and follow us on Instagram with the same handle, Joy News on TV. Now, hashtag SONA 2019 has been trending. The president has spoken. The state of the nation has been addressed, or has it? The social media commentators have been at work, and like I said earlier, hashtag SONA 2019 has been trending for most of the day. Well, President Akufo-Addo touched on men's gold, Dagbon, creation of new regions, creative arts, tourism, disbanding party militia, and other sectors. Now, we all live in this nation, and we know how it really feels like living here. So I'm asking you if your expectations were met with this year's SONA 2019.
I couldn't say they were met entirely, because there were parts I hope to hear the president speak about, which to me he didn't really touch on. He didn't throw more light on the economy. I think that the economy is a very integral part of the day-to-day lives of the people. At a time whereby the CD is crawling and chasing after a very running dollar, and there's a State of the Nation address and there's nothing said about it. Things are getting gradually out of hand. I believe that in as much as there are more other important issues, that was a very delicate issue he should have spoken about, but unfortunately or unfortunately, he couldn't speak about it. I mean, he spoke on security issues concerning vigilantism. I have a personal belief concerning that. I mean, apart from leadership, we all know who they are. They are politicians. These are the small ways they play their games. So whether or not he's saying it in power or just saying it as a mere gentleman, I mean, I think when he actually does and we see it become fruitful, then we can give him a thumb up and say, you know what, you've done a yeoman's job. But to actually just come to Parliament and say, I think the NDC and the MPP should come and abolish these things, I don't think it's a way to go, because we've had the Peace Council speak against it, we've had journalists speak against it, we've had society talk against this. The question is, up to today, has been improvement in the situation? No, because it goes on and on and on.
I think he might make some possible, because it's almost over. His tenure is almost over. I think he might make half possible, but then I don't really think all that he said he's going to do that. And talking about the NPP and NDC coming together, I don't really think it's going to be possible, because the two parties, they are not really in touch. They are not really together. So I don't think it's possible for him to bring NPP and NDC together, even though if it becomes possible, at the end there might be a problem, because the two of them, they have different view, they have different perspective about things. So I think there will be controversies at the end.
I think my expectations were met. He first started that health is wealth, and then indeed health is wealth. He said something that open defecation cannot be a characteristic of a modern community or a modern country. That is very true. Open defecation is very common of late in this country, which doesn't speak well of us at all. Yes, and then my other expectation concerning the security, most of the hearts of Ghanaians were troubled concerning the security issue, vigilantism, and then a whole lot of things. But then the main opposition party, the NDC, and then the NPP coming together, hopefully next week, to meet and then put ideas on board will do us better.
All right, then let's go to Facebook and see what you guys have been saying. Have your expectations been met? At Kojo4 says, if your expectations have been met, it's fine. If yours haven't been met, join me in 2020 to vote for hashtag JM. At Nanayao, Samuel says, Ghanaians should remember how our former President John Dramani Mahama was humiliated because he promised of quality education. They called him incompetent and whatsoever. Double track. Everything free. Ghanaians, it's time we realize where we are going. Our children's futures is at stake. Free doesn't bring freedom. Vote for quality. Okay. At Derek Ofori says 2017 SONA. Mr. Speaker, we have paid 1.2 billion Ghana cedis of the NHIS debt we inherited from the previous government. 2018 SONA, the same thing. 2019 SONA, the same thing. And he continues to say that the same old story. Now, Pate Emmanuel says, yes, all the politicians in Ghana, I do trust Nana. Well, out of all the politicians in Ghana, I do trust Nana Addo too much. Nasir Hassan says, I didn't even waste my precious time watching. I'm fed up with politicians. The last comment I'm going to take is from Zita Chantal, who says, 100% met. God bless you. I'm so okay. Reign forever, my president. I have a dream, you have a dream. Martin Luther King also had a dream. Now, President Akufo-Addo also has a dream, or let's say a pledge to fulfill, and that is to make Accra the cleanest city in Africa by the end of his term. Now, he wants to surpass Kigali, Rwanda, with his cleanliness. Like, I mean, 2020 is just next year. And the big question is, can Accra be the cleanest city? I mean, look at these pictures of Rwanda. Like, it is so clean. And it all boils down to attitude, behavior change. Can we make it? Can Accra be the cleanest city? Now, do you think this pledge can be fulfilled, or it's merely a pipe dream?
I personally don't think so. I don't agree with that, because I believe that in as much as you make recommendations and you have timeline, you should have fruitful planning of your event. You should have, in the way you dissect and you diversify issues, you should see your timelines and you should be reaching your goals day by day. If you look at Kigali, it had taken them time range to be where they are now. Was it a matter of 2 years? You can't just say within 2 years you are taking a city of rubble and making it a Jerusalem or a Garden of Eden of its own. When the people have not been talked to, when they've not been consensualized, and they still have that mentality, I mean, in which direction are we going? Because I only see pickups with Clean Accra. I don't see campaigns with Clean Accra. People can't read. Not everybody can read. Pickups don't say anything. They are moving cars. So I don't really get the notion when we are arguing that in 2 years' time we are bringing a reality whereby even at the university, where people come here to gain higher academic learning, if you could look around, realize that the place is not really neat. Funny enough, these are the elites of society, and if even the elites of society do not reason that it's a bad aspect of society, I beg to differ. If even those outside the street, those who are not really educated, can really tilt their mind to that.
I don't really think so, because if he would have made it possible, I think he has been on 2 years, right? I think some changes would have come, but then it's almost getting to 3 years now. We've not seen any change, and he's saying after his term now, I don't really think that he's going to do that. And probably if we, the Ghanaians, we don't, our mindset of we changing it's not there, because someone will go eat something, throw it on the floor. So how come? I don't think it's going to be possible.
What the president said is not something on a silver platter, and he cannot achieve that by himself alone. I believe in fraternity more than good policy. If the good people of Ghana will support his ideology, I think we can achieve that at the end of his tenure. 2 years, if he doesn't support him, he can't achieve that. Even the 4 years, if we Ghanaians, we don't support him, I don't think he can achieve that. But then if we all come together and then support him, I think it can be a reality.
How can this dream live to see? Because if you have already taken part of your tenure and you have not appointed, should I say, city managers to make sure that they have overall control over the slummy areas in Accra and beyond, and as of now, you are still talking about you making Ghana a clean place, then I'm sorry, and I fear in 2020 what will happen. Go to Medina. We have a lot of filthy areas, choked gutters. We don't have proper drainage systems, whereby even in some houses, I'm surprised they don't have toilet facilities. So if the president is saying that there's going to be a clean, should I say Ghana, a clean Ghana in 2020, then there should be a proper layout system that would help to ensure that dream.
Can live to see it, because I believe that in you having, let's say, a purpose for something and you working towards it, you can achieve it. Yeah. So I think the man can do it, because he has done like things that we think they are really helping the country. So I believe that the man, if he is really saying this and he means it, he can apply it here.
Do you think this pledge
well, yeah, okay, so
can be fulfilled, or it's merely a pipe dream? That'll be all for Joy News Interactive. But before we leave, something that's been trending, Izzy.
All right, so it has to do with the president kissing the wife, the first lady, at the State of the Nation in Parliament. So this happened in Parliament. A lot of people are actually talking about it. People are analyzing the case. People are analyzing the case is against the case with the president. The former president, John Mahama, also had a similar case. Well, not in Parliament, but yeah. Here's a video to prove it. Okay, so you can see the video. Yeah, see, watch the video and analyze it all by yourselves in your homes. Yeah, tonight. You can even practice it. Well, if you're a married couple. Yeah, the couples, you can practice it.
The married couples?
Yes, the married couples.
Okay. All right. I'll practice it in the next 2 years. God willing. Yeah.
Okay. So this is what I call romance brewed in the parliamentary chamber.
Oh, sealed by a kiss.
Yeah.
Sealed with a kiss.
Sealed with a kiss.
Yeah.
You know, we have this title, Love Brewed in an African Pot.
Yes.
Yeah, so this one is Romance Brewed in the Parliamentary Chamber.
There we go. Remember to join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. We're Joy News on TV. And I am Apito CBD.
All right.